Welcome! Today I bring you another Plastic League challenge powered by violence. Join me on this one to see what archers can do, in this particular case Ottoman archers. The rules of this challenge are very simple. Whatever my opponent decides to do, I can't make other unit than archers. Since I'm Ottoman, free units like Age 1 spearmen trained on the early military school are valid for this challenge. I'm allowing myself to build rams since I'm not a brilliant player, so locking myself to a 1-unit comp army is enough challenge, given that archers and tearing buildings apart don't fit in the same sentence. Since Ottoman also have unique units like Mater that don't actually hit other units but buff mine, I'll also use them. Nevertheless, I can't pay for them. Like Age 1 spearmen, they will be trained at military schools only, and I'll more than likely grab the one from the first vizier point. I'll be facing Bird Ballin, who's playing as the Holy Roman Empire. If he goes for early aggression, things will get nasty for my side, but if he shows us the religious way, aka fast castle plus relics, I'll be giving him some trouble. Will the Giga Chad Roman man-at-arms eat my archers for breakfast? Who knows? Let's find out. I chose to open with the early military school. I set its rally point to the center of the map since so far I have no vision on the opponent town center and I don't play Hy-Vee that often, but you learn from your mistakes, so that's an improvement. The moment I see the town center, I immediately change the scout route so it doesn't hand Bird Ballin free sheep, cause he for sure would appreciate that, and even though I need to keep scouting the map, I left the scout in the stealth forest, sneaky peeky like. By the way, that achieved nothing, because, since I'm facing HRE, I know that I need to contest the relics and I should have kept scouting to see where they are. I tried to snipe one of his scouts, but I was too slow and didn't garrison enough vills in the town center. Too much APM bruv. Wolves seemed to have a thingy for my Chad spearmen, but after playing with two, the wolf got so tired it lay down and never moved or howled again. Weird. A few minutes go by and I noticed his Arcane Chapel. I tried to poke around to see if he had any production buildings, but saw none, so I knew I had to get to the relics because most likely he is going for a fast castle strat and I need to deny relics and start massing units as fast as I can or I'll get wrecked. I added my second military school and I send my spearmen to hold the relics. I know I can count on them Chads never failed me. As it comes and I begin to add archery range after archery range until I have a total of 4, plus 2 military schools. I queue my upgrades, and eventually, start pumping archers like there is no tomorrow. I keep massing my army at the sacred site, and now, it's a matter of waiting until the siege engineering tech is researched to start making my party of rams. I see a blacksmith, but a few meters behind there it is. I was indeed right, and Bird Ballin is going for the fast castle play. 10 minutes have passed, and I'm only with 19 archers. I see he is gathering food nearby an exposed deer pack, but all I'm thinking now is that I need rams ASAP in order to pressure him, because in case you don't know, HRE have this unique perk as a civ that is called Emergency Repairs. Emergency Repairs allows for a building to repair itself by 150 hit points every second for 20 seconds. With the siege attack that archers have, plus Emergency Repairs, I know the recipe calls for a great disaster, but a challenge is a challenge, so let's see what my archers can pull off. I was busy doing other stuff, and when I hear the woololo, I'm trying to figure out where it's coming from. Too much APM again, and I end up gifting Bird Ballin with a Chad spearman. Now that's a psychological blow that's not easy to overcome. He took my best spearman. Rest in peace, Leonidas. I would say that you went fighting like a warrior, but you know I would be lying. Enjoy your newfound religion. After removing Leonidas from my life, he attempts to Ololo me Herodotus. Hell no, I'm not putting up with any of this stuff no more. Time to go hunt some prelates. He saw my archer mass, so I need to hurry and damage him ASAP. Otherwise he will snowball and it'll be too late for me. With about 40 archers and 4 rams, I go into avenge Leonidas. I see that he has production buildings to the right side of his base, but I try to go for his houses to pop cap him. I'm not sure if this was the best approach, If he has no production buildings, he doesn't make units. If he is lacking a few houses, he can build some with his forward unpressured vills near that exposed deer pack. Well, nevertheless, I commit to the attack. I let my rams do the work, but then, when I try to move my archer mass, I left my ram party wide open and he strikes. I see a few horsies and I start to worry. He decides to ignore my rams and goes straight for my archers. Smart choice. Props for my opponent, except the big threat over there were the rams. I could make his vills go idle for a few moments, but he could snipe my archers with town center fire given the non-existent archer siege attack, and the rams alone wouldn't do a thing. Thanks, Bird Ballin. The Regnitz Cathedral is almost down, but emergency repairs kick in and not even that can save the cathedral, which now became rubble. In the heat of the battle, I stopped queuing villagers and my food production isn't looking good, so I shift some with vills and try to add some farms to secure food production. Even though at the moment I have map control, I just lost my main army, and if he chases me with horses, my secondary archer mass is not big enough to hold too long, or so I thought. I start rebuilding my ram mass, and there it is. I hear the alarm and my archers, who were busy building more rams, are ambushed by a small but scary party. They do manage to overcome it and keep on building the rams. A few moments go by and Bird Ballin tries to hit my food gathering vills. He sent a single horseman. Joke's on you. That's what I thought. One more and 5 men-at-arms come rushing at my town center. Since I have no visibility on his base, the destroy all enemy landmarks counter is still 1 out, 2 to go. So it's a make it or break kind of situation. I go in and I realize he has not much of an army going on. What he has I clear, and there it is. He calls it. GG, ladies and gentlemen. Ottoman archers do indeed have Plastic League seal of approval. I hope you've enjoyed the video. And if you see a mass of archers, you make 5 stables and pump the hell out of them horsies, preferably knights. If you're interested in this type of content, go check out my other videos. If you found this one amusing, I'm sure you'll like the others.